Always go back to Coach Wooden quotes. Never mistake activity for achievement. He used to like to say that a lot because we have a tendency, and I hear it from coaches and athletes all the time, to focus on the activity, how much of something we do. So, oh, look at me, I trained 20 hours last week, or how much time, we had a 4-hour practice. Look how, so they equate time and activity with getting better, which is not the case at all. In fact, we way overtrain, and most of our athletes end up getting injured in practices instead of games because we way overtrain. It's not about how can we fill as much time as possible. What's the least amount of time we can be here working hard and doing the right kind of practice? So that's one. Another one that I like from him is it's what you learn after you know it all that matters most. And that gets to this idea of continuous improvement, being humble, always being willing to learn from other people regardless of who they are. He would never look down at someone as below him or beneath him. Always willing to learn from anyone. He would tell you very honestly that every interaction you have with every person is another opportunity to learn. You can learn something from every single person you interact with. One of the things that I share with coaches when I'm asked to speak and do events, and is actually now part of a coaching framework that we created for the U.S. Olympic Committee. So for the first time ever, we now have a quality coaching framework that's available for all sports in the United States. And we just finished writing this a few months ago. And part of that framework addresses what the goal of sport should be. So what the targets are, and how will you know if someone is a good coach? Because that's a question I get asked all the time. How do you know if someone's a good coach? And it's not their winning record or how many trophies they've won or how many athletes they've helped get medals. That's important for sure. We want to win. Everyone wants to win, and you should want to strive to win. But there's a lot of things that we can't control when you think about winning. So what can we control, and what are the targets that we use or indicators that we use to determine if someone is a good coach? So we refer to these targets as the 4 C's: competence, confidence, connection, and character. And these are the 4 outcomes or targets that good coaches build with their athletes. Competence is helping them get better at their sport, faster, quicker, stronger, better soccer player, whatever it might be. And that's usually where coaches stop, unfortunately. They focus on the sport competence. But the more you look at the best, again, whether it's high school or world champion, they understand that to be great, you have to be a good person. But in the All Blacks, world's most successful sports team, the New Zealand All Blacks rugby team, they like to say better people make better All Blacks. So it's really embedded in how great coaches do their work. So competence is the first C. The second C is connection, teaching our athletes how to communicate with people, how to show empathy, how to be a good teammate. The third C is character. So integrity and values, respecting the game, respecting officials, respecting teammates, opponents, right? And then so we have competence, connection, character, and confidence. So the 4th C would be confidence, and that's teaching our athletes how to be resilient. It's not about self-esteem and making people feel good. It's about helping them build toughness so that they come back after failure. Because if you want to be great in sport, you're going to fail a lot. And particularly in practices, you're going to be failing a lot. So confidence comes through building mental toughness and resilience so that you come back after tough training, after tough games, and keep trying to get better. We have turned sport, unfortunately, for kids into a business. And kids aren't looking for a job at 6 or 5 or 10. They want to play. And when you ask kids, why are you involved in sport? Why do you want to sign up or register for soccer or golf or whatever it might be? They want to play. You'll never hear a kid say, hey, can you sign me up to work soccer? They want to play. And so you have to make it playful, and that's why I think the coaches I cherish and then still remember from all these years down the road are the ones who made it fun to go to track practice, fun to go to soccer practice, fun to go to hockey practice. And yeah, it's hard work and it should be hard, but it should be fun as well.